Hello and welcome to Doing Does DVD. It has been a while again, and while I've been off starting things like other channels about gaming, I have not forgotten about you guys. But the thing is, over the last few months I haven't really added much to my collection, so there's not really been any pickups to talk about. Although obviously there is plenty of other subjects I could talk about on this channel, but we'll get to that in a bit. This month I have bought some new things, so let's talk about that. The film that managed to break my slump of not buying anything was Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which obviously I needed a copy of. I just have the standard 3D Blu-ray copy with slipcase, which is the same as I've got from basically all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know whether I'll actually ever watch the 3D version, but I like to have the option to. Although last time I actually tried to watch a 3D film, I realised that my 3D glasses had run out of batteries. But yeah, I'm not going to say much more about that because if you're interested, you've probably already seen it. Next up, we've got Mad Max Fury Road, the black and chrome edition, or more accurately, the black and chrome and the normal version. I loved Fury Road when I saw it in the cinema, and it's become my favourite of the Mad Max films, but I've still only actually seen it the once, so I look forward to rewatching that. And the addition of the black and white version, especially a tailor-made black and white version, sounds interesting. I'm not entirely convinced it needs to be a thing, but when it's something the director decided they want to do and considers the definitive edition, then I'll give it a try and see what it's all about. What I don't really want is for it to become a trend. I'm not sure the Logan one really needed to be a thing, but I guess we will see how that pans out. And then we've got a couple of additions to my Masters of Cinema collection. And Masters of Cinema are kind of partly responsible for my slump in not buying anything recently. After a disc I bought went missing in the post, never to be found, I kind of felt a bit disillusioned with the entire collection in that it feels like I'm never going to be able to catch up and keep up with the number of releases they put out and stay within my budget. But on the other hand, I am kind of invested in it now, and I do want to finish it, but I'm not sure when things go out of print and become stupidly expensive or just not available entirely, I start to wonder whether it's even going to be possible to finish the collection. But I did end up deciding I would try again, and I picked up a used but nearly new copy of Make Way to Tomorrow, which currently seems to be unavailable, brand new. It was a bit more expensive than I would generally pay for a disc, but not too much. It's not a film I know particularly much about, although that's the case of quite a lot of the Masters of Cinema collection, but the reason I chose this one is for the number. It fills in a gap and completes an unbroken sequence. Admittedly, that sequence is only 1 through 16, but 5 more there and 1 more there, and I will have 1 through 39. Then finally a limited edition steelbook of the 1922 film Nosferatu. Dual format with a big booklet of information, your fairly standard Masters of Cinema kind of thing. And the reason I decided to go for this one at the moment is because next month happens to be October, a month of all things spooky and creepy, and my plan is to do a bunch of horror film reviews. So for the next 4 Thursdays and then another one on Halloween itself, we will have lots of new videos on this channel for a change. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of those, can make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you have any thoughts about the pickups I made this month, tell me about them in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.